Alright. I'm back. Welcome to Dave's Arcade. I am working on breaking down Stargate. So, make sure my mic is working here. Looks like it is. Good. Okay. So, yeah, some back and forth. So this is the first one of the 4 games I have for sale. That's going out. So I need to unplug the subwoofer. I have external subs on. So for the new owner, that's what this is. I think I just soldered it onto the terminals on the speaker on the bottom of the cabinet. So I'll just shove that cord in there. That's what that is. So I guess this one is going to go to a professional pinball restoration person. If you're into pinball, you probably can guess who that is. This is actually the second game I've had somebody send directly to somebody for restoration. The first one was Quicksilver. Anyway, so we're going to pull this thing out. Cord is on that side. Sneak back here. There we go. So I guess one of the reasons I'm doing this is one, to document it, because so they can see how I packed it up, and then the other, if people want to see how I'm going to wrap it up for a pallet shipment is what I'm going to do. So once it blanket wrapped, stretch wrapped, ready to go. So basically I'm going to fold this thing down, get it all wrapped with blankets and stretch wrap, and then I can take it on a cart going up, and then I'll strap it to the pallet once it's outside in the garage. I do have a cart to move these around, but it's a little bit easier to maneuver just by sliding it at this point. Getting it out of there. What I really like on my cart is, because it has stationary wheels on one side and swivel casters on the other, so it'd be better if it had swivel on both sides, but which I think the cart is over there, but by the time I go get it, I have already slid in the game. So, okay. All right. First thing I gotta check is, does this thing have bolts in the head? It does not. Okay, that's fine. So, what I do need to do is get the pinballs out of it. Change this. You can see that would be good, right? There we go. All right. So with Scott League games, I remember this being a pain to get the pinballs out. There is a way to do it. Just like this. There's one. That was the second one. Two. Get him hit over. Pain to get out, golly. Well, I know that there's a thing in the settings to be able to get them out too. Well, and that one is now caught in the up kicker, so now I have to plug it in to get it out. Fun, fun. They didn't make it easy. And now that I have it pulled away from the wall, I need an extension cord. Alright, this has got a kill switch on the coin door. Alright, that's 4. I could just get the dang last one out of there. Well, it's going to take me forever to figure out how the heck to get into the features to get it out of there. So it might be easier to just start a multi-ball and go. It's not going to give me 4, is it?
Up the middle. Shoot right across.
Alright, well I guess I do have to get in there. not letting me take it out. Where's that button? There's a way to get in there. Pass these tests. That was it. I just... Come on, Gottlieb, make it easy for me. No! You just don't do the right sequence, it's not going to let you in there. Alright. It's got to be in utilities. Nope. That's it. Game adjustments. Factory settings. Well, the only other way that I know of to get the stupid ball out is because there's a coil that needs to be actuated. So maybe I can do the coil test and it'll do it. 'Cause I don't think it's going to be in here. No. Self-test. Solenoid test. Yes. Fill, knocker, out hole. Ugh. Went past it. Oh, that's right. You gotta. I think you hit the start button. Okay. Knocker. Hole. Ball release. Yay! I got it. Finally. All right. 4 pinballs out. Sold already. Yes, I did, board dog. Let me grab a plastic bag for. Where did I put my tool bag? Right here. Yeah, this one is going to. Well, shipping to North Carolina, but eventually we'll go to New York. So, alright, 4 pinballs in the bag. Yeah, not really. I mean, it's always better if you can do a local sale and people can pick it up, but um, I know that that's not always possible. And if you open it up for shipping, it opens up your buying market. So it's alright. I've shipped games plenty of times. Off. Alright, I need to put the subwoofer wire into the cabinet. This is just fed through the vent holes that's there. So if they don't want it, they can just cut it off. Alright. Little piece of tape for the subwoofer wire stripped ends, because that, if those touch together without it hooked up to a subwoofer, it's going to cause feedback. So put a little tape on that. Alright. That's shoved into the bottom. Okay. I already checked the inside of the cabinet. All that's in there is the manual. So this is, put the blanket on the glass, and then I'll fold the head down, and then I can kind of wrap the back box with it once it's down. And I can put a couple straps, or I mean wraps of stretch wrap around it. So go like this. Wait, was I gonna do one up the top? Well, this will be fine. Either way, I got several blankets that I'm gonna use. Back this up a little bit. Alright, board dog. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate it, as always. Put a little bit of blanket underneath the front part of the back box. Give that a little bit more cushioning there. That'll be good. Now I can lock it in with some stretch wrap. So I'm going to send him this real quick. Real quick. Copy. Back. This. Okay. Where's my stretch wrap? So I still do have a couple Zaccaria games up for sale. I have my Restored Time Machine and Pinball Champ. Both pretty cool games. If you've never seen a Zaccaria game, they're Italian, and I do have a couple videos already posted on that for the for sale ad. I've had those games for quite a long time, so just kind of making some space and making room for some other stuff coming in. Alright. Well, it's just me doing this, so I kind of have to pass it to myself. But normally, with stretch wrap, you kind of get it the length you need it, and then you give it a stretch. But I need to get it started first. It helps if you have somebody to pass it to you. Something to keep in mind too, when stretch wrapping, is you don't want to put it in a cocoon and continuously wrap it and wrap it and wrap it, because you think about it, there's so many pounds per square inch that the stretch wrap is going to put on whatever you're wrapping. And I know this because I am a packaging engineer. I have a degree from Michigan State in packaging, and I know that when we used to wrap pallets, I worked for a food company. That's why there's pallet wrapping standards, where you only put enough on there to contain the load. If you wrap it too much and you have too much stretch on it, it's going to you can actually crush the pallet. In fact, an example of this is I actually bought a game from somebody in California, and it was a Stern Catacomb, a pretty rare game, and it had a brand new back glass in it, and it was in nice condition. And so the packing company packed it up, and they didn't know what they were doing, or maybe the person that I bought it from didn't know what they were doing, and they wrapped the hell out of it. And they wrapped it so much that it crushed and broke the wood on the back box and shattered the glass. And there was so much wrap on it that I couldn't, I didn't take the time to unwrap it when the truck driver was there. And so that's my bad, but I probably should have checked it out. Anyway, you only need a few wraps. That's the point of that story. And when you get to the end, a nice little cool trick is just kind of get it on the edge, and there you go. Nice clean break. Alright. Now I can put it on the cart. Take the legs off. So Gottlieb does not have, their cords don't shove in the back of the cabinet. So this has to get tucked inside the cabinet here like this. It's typically what I do. And then I latch it closed for the buckle. That keeps it pretty secure. Okay. Cart. Got a cart from Harbor Freight. I'll show this real quick for anybody that cares. Harbor Freight cart, and there's like two sizes. This is the smaller one, but it normally has the handle that comes all the way up, and so you have to do something with it. So very simple solution, just a pipe cutter. You can also get it at Harbor Freight. They're really cheap, and you can cut the just the handle piece off, because you need this cable to raise and lower, or I mean to lower it. And then I just shoved it back into the spot where the where that handle would normally go, and then it's out of the way. So I like it. It's kind of heavy to move around by itself, but it's good in your game room if you gotta move games in and out. I use it for streaming, because I have a streaming area off to the right over here, where I have to move a game every week. So alright. Legs. Of course, I grabbed the wrong socket. The right one is here. Where did my bag go? Well, I'll do a new bag. One for the bolts. The ball bag and the bolt bag. How about that? They'll probably put all new balls in it and all new bolts, but I like to keep things organized. Yeah, these are nice legs too. Might have, what did I do with these? These might have been, I wonder if I did like the Evapo-Rust dip on these, or they're just super nice. Yeah. Practically brand new leg levelers too. Bolts. So I am going to take the leg levelers off as well, because then the legs can stack easier together. It'll go in the bolt bag. So put them much closer together, and then when I have this game up on end, all this gets stretch wrapped together. It goes on top of the back box, and then it all gets wrapped, and then everything is in one spot. I will also, a good practice is to zip tie the coin door keys to the shooter rod, so I will do that as well. Now, where my wrap go? A little bit easier on the floor, but figured I could show you this way. This is how I always do it. Put the stacked legs together, take your bag of bolts, the balls, and then fold it over onto the legs, and then wrap them up. That way, everything is contained. There we go. Put that off to the side for now. I need to grab. Goes where we're at. I need to grab a zip tie for the keys. Alright, so keys for the back box are always on a hook inside the coin door. Coin door keys, however, don't want to leave them in there because then they can pop out, or if they get hit, they can get bent and broken off inside the lock. So always a good idea to put them someplace where they're not going to cause damage or get damaged. There we go. That's how it's done at American Pinball as well. That's how we do it. Anyway, and then we go to, now I'm going to go forward a bit. I'm going to lay out a blanket behind here. And I'm going to set that on the base. Then I'm going to bring it up kind of like a Ryan. Well, I'll get another. Well, I still have one System 3. I've had this thing for so long though. It's okay. And you know what? I have a lead on another DMD game that I think you're gonna like. It's a little bit far, but our mutual friend in Indiana pointed me towards it. So, something I wanted to talk to you about. Anyway, okay. Going up. There we go. Cart can get out of the way. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I would say if you get good at this game, it can be a pretty long playing game. It's very multi-ball. heavy, I would say. Alright, got it about centered here. So, this is kind of a bit of a dizzy task. So, I'm going to basically kind of wrap it up, like kind of flour this thing. My wrap go. Somebody dinged me. In fact, that person just texted me. Alright. I think the only time I've done cocoon wrapping like this, or wrapping it full in blankets, is I think I took a fully restored, what was it? Fathom, or maybe it was Sea Witch, to Midwest Gaming Classic. So just to make sure that I didn't damage anything. So I'll use my stretch wrap here to hold the blanket up a little bit. Ryan, it's kind of funny, like you pack stuff all day, every day. And you're watching a guy pack stuff. It's a little funny. Gotta get this thing started. Stick. There we go. All right. Finally. All right. Whew. Next. Literally packing stuff as we speak. Yep. All right. Next. Whew. Actually, let me spin this around. It's not really the direction I need, but just so I can show people. Okay. So, like I said, it's already got blankets here on the back box. And the legs are, it should help if I get away from, get my butt out of the camera. Put the legs on the back box, on top of the blanket, and that way it's kind of contained there, all in one thing. In fact, let me do this. Let me do this. This will be even better. There we go. Roll it up. Even better. I'm going to put another blanket over top. Let's see. This one. This one. Let's leaf on it. About there. Is this other one bigger? This one might be a little bigger. Look at this one. Roll the way around. Yeah, okay. Works for me. Okay. Next. Good. Alright, I need... Where did I put my escalator? Didn't I? That's pretty well set. I'm going to spin this around. Okay. I need my cart. Yeah, I'll have to go up and get it. Oh, Brian. No, not bored. It's much easier for me to just document that how I'm doing it, and so there's no question as to how it was packed, what was done, where did things go. They can always refer back to it. So, what I'm gonna do now, and I want to just get it done because I'm trying to get packed up for camping. I need to finish that up today. So, my cart's upstairs. I'm going to grab that real quick. All right. In the home stretch. All right. So I think with that, I'm gonna end it here. I'll just take pictures of the putting it on the pallet. And oh, I know, Brian. I know you're just giving me crap. So I'll do that. I'm gonna get that up to the garage, get some straps and everything on it. So I'll just snap some pictures for them and send it that way. But my plan for that was just so I don't have to fire up the stream again. I have a smaller pallet that came with Alien when I bought that new, and so I'll put a layer pad of cardboard on the base of the pallet, put the game on that, and then strap around it. I might have to drill some holes into the wood of the pallet to hook to, or I'll figure it out, but essentially strap it to the pallet as well. So, alright, with that, I am going to end it here, and I'll see you guys next time. So, bye!